Whoa, now you doing the most. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. I earned everything I got. Don't do that to me. Oh, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. It's some route you can run, no matter what I got out there.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12.
Hey, I gotta put my. I gotta. Is Rob in here?
It's time for football at CenturyLink Field.
I gotta tell him to find my link. It's not a damn game that started already.
And that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
Huh?
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Yeah. Oh, I'm finna try to find it real quick before I pick my play. I got it. I think. Hold on. Nope. Don't move them hot ass feet.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
What? That sounded weird. Take it easy on me, Dane. Hold on. I don't got my mic in my ear. I can barely hear you for real. Man, fuck. I ain't have enough time.
For the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining.
It's all good.
Step aside here in this first quarter.
Damn, he just raped dude. Ah, man. 40. Wow. First play. That's how you get done, dog. I seen it, too. Damn. Nah, fuck you. I know what gets on your nerves. I got you. You got one off. I'm gonna make you mad. What? I'm not really worried about it. I know it frustrates you.
Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this.
I don't care if you're good at stopping, whatever. I'm pissed off with my defense just gave up a touchdown on the first fucking play. That was trash. And it was my rookie, too.
Now it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Oh, everybody been running their defense, man. That's like the new beta, what they call that shit? Meta? I've seen that more than anything.
And it was the Packers behind 2 touchdowns each from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, who beat the Seahawks 28-23. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up to the shotgun. It's Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down.
Good throw.
Right side by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Yes, way. Yes, way.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That extra point.
And he knocks it through.
That ties the game at 7.
They call him Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay. Can you hear me, Ben?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Mic check.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Looking for Campbell downfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So certainly the question there, fourth and very short, why throw so deep?
Sometimes the defense actually forces you into these things. Sometimes what happens is you might end up in a man coverage where they press up tight. Could be a zone coverage where they're crowding the line of scrimmage, and receivers have to convert their routes to try and beat that coverage, and you end up throwing it deeper than you want to. Preferably, you want a 3-yard pass in this situation. Get the first down and keep the sticks going.
I hate when this game.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Nah, I doubt it. I scored on an easy first drive.
Over the middle, taken in. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he finds Kenny. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Packers' 48-yard line.
His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. Third down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Come on. There you go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
No gain on the play there, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And it's third.
Throwing is Rodgers on third
Good
down.
D, Damn,
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along
Come
with
on.
it.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, But most of the plays are just like we saw
Man, the game,
there.
man,
Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Second and 9. At the
shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
He rifles
Hey,
one
look at
that's
this, dog.
intercepted.
You on some
Picked off
Brooklyn
at the
shit with that one,
36.
bro. Awesome.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Look at this kick,
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good D, baby. Oh, my God, did he smash. I can't even let him do that. If dude don't got lurker, then I just got cheated.
Come on, say it for me.
If dude don't got lurker, then I just got
Free
cheated.
safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills.
I can't believe he
eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't
God
afford
damn, I
And
did it
Rodgers
again,
intercepted
dog.
a third
Okay, I
time.
got you, baby. Problem.
Picked off near the
I see another
29.
picture of the same
And he's
nigga.
going to
I
return
see him
it
and I
to
still
the
think it's dumb
21-yard
shit.
line.
Dumb shit.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes
It's
from
all right, he
now.
gonna
We'll
get
send
it
you to
back. He really
Jonathan
can't
Coachman
stop.
and our crew in Orlando.
You think he
Coach
got
will have a
that,
look
Tito?
back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Campbell making the catch. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 17-yard line.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy
nowhere to go here, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give them 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
13 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Good defense.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Why is it looking like if I accepted it's going to be his first down? Oh, no.
Well, either way, they were getting the ball back.
Yeah, and it was 4th down. Don't you have to try and take a shot anyway instead of trying to ground it? That didn't work at all.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Every time I throw the ball, it's a pick. I can't even see it again. He in the chat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
You tried it. That was
to
a
the
good
end
try.
zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now final play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he is going to have the Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 2. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
That is a safety, dog.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 23 yards the pick up there.
Look at this shit here.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, wow, I like that. Hey, that's sexy,
man. This is taken
that's
in. It's
sexy,
complete.
I watched it, too. That's the 3rd time you hit me with that. That's a little blitz. I'm feeling that.
Tyler Lockett, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
The kick is.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. Packers.
So that shit done.
And off it goes. In the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again, Rodgers.
Jesus.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Rodgers will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle.
Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
The ball carrier.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Pickup of 2 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Snap comes at 1. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yeah.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again, 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Oh, that's what's up.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You straight then.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Really
it's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
Every time you see me play, you got something to say.
Listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
Nah, every time you watch me play, you got something to say.
And give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Want to bet everybody but me, though. Hey, look.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Nigga want to bet everybody but me, though.
Something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
We back in this game, nigga.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
That was so dangerous, but it
the
fucking
catch is made.
That was
and
so
down he
dangerous.
goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
On the line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll try again with Jones.
Oh, my God.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Let's go. I'm down 7.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And this one through the uprights and good.
Seahawks 28. Packers.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there.
Did I just really call
I saw
timeout?
defense staying in
I
base,
just dropped
not
my
taking a
controller.
chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage,
and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys that talked about big plays, sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Zadarius Smith, his second sack of the night.
Come
Now
on,
it's from the left sideline here is complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 39. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
We need to stop.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 35. Packers 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Wow.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Come on, me, Rob.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Complete.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This will be caught just inside the 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Packers 21. Dixon to kick off for
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight. Beginning to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. On play action, they'll throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Noah Fant, incomplete. It's second.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He lets it fly.
That's
for Lockett.
crazy.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. He was covered by
I
Jair
gotta steal it.
Alexander.
I got to know what that is.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Man.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Bro, it's on my screen.
Tonight,
A big
Go watch it
offensive
whenever I want to.
explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,
Fuck a highlight.
put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Huh?
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different